Suppose you're going to buy a link and your budget is 20 bucks. Which things would you look at on that site? So if I was going to buy a link for 20 bucks, first of all, I'd be doing, well, you know, it's a low budget. So if you're 20 bucks from a provider like ourselves, you basically can't really get much at all for that. Um, so you basically need to be doing outreach yourself, and then you'd really have to like beat them down and on price, and you'd have to it's gonna be a numbers game at that point. Uh, but yeah, just because a site's high authority doesn't always mean they're going to charge more, and just because it's low authority doesn't mean they're going to charge less. Same with traffic, same with all of these metrics. A lot of websites that are complete crap are going to ask for high prices, and a lot of websites that are really good might ask for a lower price. Or no price at all. It depends on how you're doing your outreach and everything, right? But I would look at things the same way we always look. First of all, you can look at like relevance. Like what kind of content does this website post? Do they post content related to my thing? It doesn't mean that I have to post content only related to your niche. Maybe they write stuff about more than one thing, but that's fine. Then, just make sure the site's in good health. Is it actually ranking for some keywords? Is it actually getting some traffic? What's its backlink profile look like? You go and check that out. If you want to look at more stuff, you could also go over to our guest post page and click the little thing by the pricing tables. I guess I can go and pull that up real quick. And you can just see some of the things that we look at, that like the metrics that we have things checked for. So, here's some of the things that we check for. CF and TF. I'm not a big CF and TF person, but this is more for clients than us. Make sure they actually have some referring domains. Make sure the site looks legitimate. Make sure it wasn't used as a PBN before. Of course, make sure it's indexed. Make sure it doesn't have a sponsor post, right for us blogs. These are a little bit higher checks here. In general, I'd want the website to have more than like 500 traffic, but if you want to get a little better, you can say 100, 1,000 plus traffic. You can check for a traffic history, where that traffic is coming from, like what country it's coming from. SSL, its backlink profile, if it's got social media, websites tied to it. So these are all good things that you can check for here. But the main ones you want to really make sure are, I would say, like up here on this one. And then I would add in like you want it to have more than 500 or so traffic. Anything I'm missing, Nick?
Another
Anything
good resource I think we've got for you is if you're, talking about putting these sites in Ahrefs or something like that. We've got an Ahrefs guide, kind of how we like to run through things. And then I guess, in aspects to this question, because it's good, yeah, to know what to look for in a site. But this specific question, if you're talking about the budget is $20 for a link, we're talking about a budget project in general. And when you're building something like that, you've got to understand, like, there's a few phrases that come to mind right out the gate. One is beggars can't be choosers. Another one is going to be you get what you pay for. And the reason I say this is because I understand like having to get up with a limited budget, you're trying to make this work, etc. However, if that's where your budget is for a backlink, then ultimately you've got to take that backlink. Because if you've got no other option, kind of what you're doing is you're piecing together. It's like having, I don't know, a junk car, and you're like piecing it together with random car parts you find at the junkyard, right? Like it might work for a little while, it might not work at all. But you're kind of piecing together this thing. On a personal level, if all I have is $20 for a budget on backlinks, I'm probably going to not think about backlinking and SEO at that point in my
Yeah.
career path.
So it's like, okay, you got one $20 link, now what?
Yeah, then you're just back to square one, and the quality you're going to get is just it's a $20 link. That's what it is.
And realistically, one link is not going to like change your business that you all of a sudden are going to have more of a budget for backlinks,
No,
right?
no. So yeah, that would be, it definitely learn how to inspect what to expect when buying backlinks, but at, doing it with that kind of budget at startup, I think you're maybe just asking for trouble long term.
Yeah, if yeah, at this point I would learn how to do email outreach myself, I think. And you're going to be playing a mega numbers game. You're not going to have the money for the tools, I'm guessing. So it's going to be a grind.
Yeah.
But it's a grind that can be worth learning, and it's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
But you can actually get backlinks. You can get backlinks for free. But you're gonna have to outreach in like a very legitimate way. Like you're not gonna be able to just blam like spam everyone with the same crappy message and think you're gonna like land links. You can try, but it's gonna be hard. Even like if you've got other tools, you can like reach out to websites that link to similar stuff already and let them know about your new and improved article. That's a good way to do things as well. Just new and improved article and kind of just outreach to everyone, showing how much better yours is than the one they already linked to. But it's a numbers game. It's gonna take a lot of time.
$20. I've got it in my bank account. That's my budget for this project that I'm working on, WordPress. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to
can't really do anything with $20.
Oh no, you can. I mean, okay, let's say you've already got the website, so we're not worried about hosting, registration, etc., right? Like it's there. So you can craft a perfect piece of content. I mean, like something that is highly convertible. You've worked your ass off on it.
I'd use that $20 and pay for ChatGPT for a month.
Okay, so but I would do that, and then I would take that $20 and I'd run, Facebook ads on it. And if you can convert, something that equals more money, then you've got a slow rolling, recurring bankroll.
You got to get it right with that $20.
Yeah,
you got to get it right the first shot.
That would be it. Like if I've got a $20 Hail Mary, I think that's what I would do. Sweat equity into crafting a beautiful piece of content, and then maybe getting on Canva and creating some Facebook ads or something like that. And they're so cheap that I would try running that. But the foundation, you said, is going to depend on whether you can succeed doing that. Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, just know, you pretty much everything in SEO, you can do it. You can do it all for free. It's going to take lots of time. Especially if you don't have like the tools behind you. But yeah, you can really do everything for free. But yeah, just massive time investment. Also like learning, just the process of learning how to do these things is a massive time investment as well. So
could you imagine trying to get like a high quality backlink profile within like 2 years, just trying to get free posts through outreach?
I mean, you could do it. I would hope that I would have Ahrefs.
Yeah.
What I would do is, I would, it's just so hard if you don't have any tools.
Right. Yeah, without the tools,
it would take, you would have to have at least like Ahrefs or something. But, but even then, that's not like really a pure like link building tool, like something like Pitchbox, But anyway, yeah, you can do it all. Just be aware, massive time investment. You can do it. But yeah, it's going to take some time for sure. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.